Taurus. Tauruses are, first and foremost, transforming their life right now. And that's true, I have to say. So Tauruses are making their new narrative is that they changed their life. That's what's interesting. And if you know Tauruses, they don't usually change. Now that's weird, isn't it? So it is going to be sparkly Tauruses. You know, this is sort of like Gandalf the Gray going to Gandalf the White. You know what I mean? Like Tauruses are now going to have, they're going to transform themselves. That means you're going to change boundaries and long-term what you're open to. I'm already seeing this because I've had some major changes in what I'm investing in the long term that I never invested in before. Things I didn't care about, now I do care about. Things I cared about, I'm closing out and saying, I'm done with that. It's not important to me in my life. So the life transformation for Taurus is literally that you change your beliefs around where to draw the line and what to be open to and what not to be open to. And by the way, Taurus, this does include romantic relationships. Like with Venus and Scorpio, it's possible that you are meant for someone romantically that you never imagined before. So if Taurus is, be open that you may not end up with your type. That's just one example of how you're transforming your boundaries. You may end up with another type. You'll enjoy them like crazy. They were meant to be with you. So it was beyond your awareness was the issue. You were looking in the wrong places. Now, Mercury retrograde says your belief in yourself has to be rewritten. I've already shared this in my own personal story that I've changed my belief in myself already with Mercury retrograde. So you have to make some decisions about what you believe in yourself and what you don't believe in yourself. And by the way, making decisions is also saying, ultimately saying to yourself, I'm going to enforce this belief. I have always believed in myself and now I'm going to enforce it. Now this trines into your response to yourself. So Mercury trining Jupiter means that as you believe differently about yourself or you decide to believe differently about yourself, you then grow in how you respond to yourself. It makes you nicer to yourself. It may make you more patient with yourself. It raises your self-worth because you treat yourself better, and you treat yourself better because you're no longer disbelieving yourself or arguing with whether or not you do believe. So a lot of shift there going on. Shout out to Daryl. I see him in the audience. And with Venus opposing Uranus, this has to do with relationships and behavior. So Tauruses are now opening up to a new scope of what a relationship ought to be for them, like what relationships ought to be. So you're repackaging relationships. And by shifting how you want to be in relationships or the kind of relationship you want to have, you're actually dynamically raising the potential to how far your character can go and can grow. And one area I can really resonate with this is when we have spiritual karma with ourselves where we're not treating ourselves well, we're setting our sights for our partnership to be only so high. And because we're setting our sights with a partnership that's only so high, we're then actually holding ourselves back from going higher on the food chain or higher up the ladder ourselves. So it's this chain reaction really for Tauruses where by really being their own best friend and ending that karmic pattern, you then change the type of person you're with. And then this opposition says you then up the potential of your character. And I have to say in my life, relationships have been the one thing that has held me back.
It's serious.